not repaired properly, and I gotta reset the camera. 초콜릿요, 스트로베리요. Where's my camera? Is this it? That wasn't it. Okay, found it. All right. Quick, pull the F5 lever. Wrong lever. Oh my god, my voice is cracking. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. My bad, my bad. Okay, so... the Cloud Garden shut me down. Okay, so long story short, fast forward. Leon and Elizabeth allowed me to tag along with them and like grab some content and be in like videos with them, walking throughout AX. So this was like kind of towards the end of the day where like exhibit hall was gonna close, and artist alley I think was gonna close, or some, I don't know, it's just the end of the day. But I got some awesome video of Leon and Elizabeth. Leon was dressed as Gascon from JoJo. I still haven't watched that anime, so I don't know who that is. And I actually don't know who Elizabeth was cosplaying as, but she looked amazing. They both looked amazing. Hi, Keanu. I've been amazing. Anime Expo was awesome. Oh my god. Hi, Latios. It was so good seeing you at AX. Hello, hello. I hope, for those of you who did go to AX, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you got like all the merch that you wanted. It was great seeing you. Amazing? Good. You were crying? You were crying what? The slam dunk thing? Or wait, where were you crying? What happened? Let me see if I have anything of Leon in here. It's Leon! I was hanging out with him.
And I was like, yo, can you stop? And she thought that I wanted.
Wild. We spent the rest of the day with him. I mean, at some point, RR and I did have to leave because the convention was closing and I had to get home. And then like I got to get a picture with Elizabeth. She is, oh my god, she's amazing. Oh my god. And I'm like the perfect height. Like her boobies are like right here whenever I hug her. But yeah, so we were just walking around with them at AX, like a little entourage, and I was getting video of him like interacting with a lot of the AX statues and stuff like that. He was putting on a really good performance, super funny, and he was getting pictures with a lot of cosplayers because of course everybody recognized him. It was super cool. One booth ended up giving Elizabeth like a ton of merch because she stopped by there. It was the Utsko and Pokemon booth. They were doing like a collaboration, and I was like, wow, this is actually a really, really cool booth. So yeah, so one of the highlights of my day regarding that, just those moments in general, was like, oh my god, guys. At the end, when I was wrapping up my vlog, I'm like, do you guys want to do the outro with me? Leon Chiro got super excited. He was like, oh, the thingy, the it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I'm like, yeah, that. Like, I was like, oh my god. When big people like him are like saying your lines or the shit that you do, dude, it just means you're doing it right. And then I was like, yeah, that. And then like Liz got like super excited too. So I had my camera up above and like that. I was like, all right, guys, gonna wrap up now. A wrap. And then like they both did it too. I was like, ah, I was fangirling. You were gonna tear up, Latios. Okay, I'm very kind and I have lots of people to vouch for that. I'll let you guys say it, but Latios, I met at Anime Impulse for the first time, and I allowed him to stay at my table. Like, I'm very like chill, and I'm kind of like that too, like Leon, because I think it's awesome when you can hang out with the people who are like inspired by you and your fans and just people who genuinely admire you. Honestly, it's the people who sometimes that I work with who aren't as genuine as like the people who like end up being like your fans and stuff like that. So oh my god, it was so cool. I got Leon Chiro and Elizabeth Rach to say East a rap. Wild. I don't know where I came up with that. I there's two things that I noticed that I've been doing from day one. I didn't get it from anybody else. Not saying that I'm the original creator of it, but it was something that was created just off the top of my head. Foods and Issa rap. So far, everybody who says Issa rap has acknowledged me for creating that. And foods, I've seen other people say it, but like on their actual story, it says like foods with a Z. Like you could put an S if you want to, but I've been putting a Z like since day one, and I've seen a lot of people do that. Maybe you saw Yummy Rap and said it. I'm a fan and part-timer production helper for your booth. You can be, Latios, maybe one day. The fact that going off of that, so yeah, that was one of the most genuine like interactions I've ever had with an influencer, a cosplayer, Leon Chiro and Elizabeth, and they even invited me to like hang out with them like in real life, you know, just to spend genuine time with them as just people and not like cosplayers or influencers. And that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna go on some sort of a break-ish. I know I keep saying that, but I genuinely mean it. But I need to just, I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a break from general social media as far as like TikToks, Twitter, like content wise. I'll still be on there obviously to interact, but like I kind of just am so burnt out on making content in general. The only Kita brand, which I just launched on 4th of July. And oh, am I muted? My mic isn't muted, is it? It probably muted like kind of like for a second. It's done that before because I'm seeing my voice right now. My mixer is still moving. My mic's not far away. My mic can still pick up audio from this what is it called? Proximity. But thanks guys. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, Tyler, that's what I'm trying to work on. It's not like I haven't been doing this. I've been doing genuine connections from day one, but I feel so out of touch with the ones who I have worked with because I haven't done any photo shoots. And like sometimes like in this industry, what's kind of sad is that some people in my industry only want the only interaction you will get is a photo shoot. And I'm burnt out on photo shoots right now. I have a ton of people who want to pay me for photo shoots, but I can't do it right now. I just don't. It doesn't provide me any fulfillment at the moment. And don't get me wrong, I love modeling. That's how I started out. But it's not giving me the fulfillment that I need at the moment. So maybe I just need a break from it. Everybody needs a break from something. Building genuine connections has always been my thing from day one. That's why all of my friends are my photographers as well that I started out with and whom I've shot with the first year I was building my Instagram. All my fans from Twitch and Instagram, like I'm still building those personal connections and meeting you guys in real life. Hi Brian! Heyo! How are you? I miss you. I would love to see you in star in a movie or in a movie. I don't know. I don't think I'm a good actress, to be honest. I'm kind of like Bretman Rock. I only know how to be me. Really, I only know how to be me. When it comes to skits, I think I'm so cheesy. And when I watch, like I've made TikToks with people who do skits, and when I just rewatch that shit, I'm like, it is so cringe. I hate it. Thank you, Brian. Oh, have you been watching MASH too? And hi, Tyga. Sorry we couldn't meet up, and I like was so confusing during AX the other day, Tyga. I was honestly just trying to let you know that I did not forget about you with the badge situation, but I'm sorry we didn't get to like make that happen because of the whole slam dunk thing. I honestly didn't know how long that was gonna take. You do deserve a break from modeling and photo shoots. So the irony is, Hi, Mr. Amor. What's the 2023 anime to watch? MASH. I said that in a heartbeat. MASH. Mashal is one to watch. Jujutsu Kaisen comes out tomorrow, I think. I'm excited. I was so ready for Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been fucking waiting because I caught up so fast, and I was like, yes, I finally caught up. I even watched the movie. The movie was amazing. Zom 100 is a new one that's coming out. I don't know when that's going to be releasing, but I'm excited to watch that because it's a zombie anime. I'm going to try to get Matt to watch that one because he does like crazy, gory, like type of animes. Oh, yes, I'm trying, Perp. Thank you, thank you. Sorry if I've missed anybody's comments. There's a lot. It's kind of live right now. I have not watched Hell's Paradise. I have heard of it. I have not watched Black Clover, but I have heard of that was a good one. Another new anime to keep a lookout for, Rurouni Kenshin. They are remaking Rurouni Kenshin, and I'm so hyped because this is a childhood anime that I grew up on. Miss Kaoru was one of the first like anime like names that I started using for like usernames and stuff like that. It was that one, and from Virtual Fighter, Aoi. I don't know why I used Aoi a lot. So Kaoru was such a pretty name. And yes, they are remaking Rurouni Kenshin. And it was so cool because I actually did see some people cosplaying as Rurouni Kenshin. Not a lot of people know who Rurouni Kenshin is. He is like the OG samurai. And what was cool about this anime in particular was that there were no super special powers or anything like that. He was a very humble samurai who didn't really believe in fighting or like killing people. That's why he has a reverse blade katana. So instead of slicing people, it hurts them. It teaches them a lesson basically. So he doesn't kill anyone. He doesn't want to kill anyone. Hi, beautiful Kai Kai. Oh, Hell's Paradise is gory? Okay, I like gory animes. Ironically, I'm really bubbly. Nah, I just honestly, I know for a fact, depending on the circle that I ask, Marcus, if they know who Rurouni Kenshin is, I'm pretty sure they do not know who that is. Because how the fuck do you not know? I had people that did not know that I was dressed as Jill Valentine last year. I'm like, this is one of the oldest fucking video games, you know? Nemui? Are you sleepy, Kai Kai? Nemui desu ne? Nemui desu ka? Ken Jeong was a doc, still have doctor knowledge. He became famous from starting The Hangover. Oh, I love him. I'm trying to watch without subs so I can understand somewhat better when I hit the streets of Japan. There's nothing wrong with subtitles, but yeah, teach yourself some Japanese. I'm learning a lot. I'm relearning a lot of Japanese again from watching anime. Like whenever they say like mendokusai means like annoying, such a bother. I hear the word what's the word? Kanken. I hear the word kanken a lot, and I think that just means like yourself or something in particular or something like that. Just heard the One Piece live action is gonna have Japanese dub by the voice actors. Oh, nice! I'm excited for the One Piece live action. I have not seen the Rurouni Kenshin live action. I am not too fond of live action movies. Not that I'm against it or anything. There's just sometimes it's just I'm very open. But some live actions or adaptations just have not executed it very well. Kenshin creator got into some trouble over CP. What's CP? Am I missing something? What's CP? Child protection? Oh, child. Oh, I got it. Don't worry about it. Oh wow, for real? Dang. I don't want to know. Rurouni Kenshin's coming out. Crazy. Most common word I hear is baka. Yeah, baka da yo. Baka is, you guys know what baka means. Baka means stupid. My dog just farted. That was so random, Will. The one I saw is Shield Hero is coming back again. Ooh, nice. I finished Yamada-kun. I really love that rom-com, and I'm a little sad because I know a lot of people don't like going to the panels. You know what I noticed? A lot of influencers don't like going to panels. A lot of like super fans do. I love panels. I love like seeing behind the scenes and voice actors and stuff talking to, and the actual companies talking about, like, from a corporate point of view, like about the like what's coming out and whatnot. Oh, okay, bye Tyler. I hope to see you again at another event and to like formally like meet you. So that was really awesome how we met at the after part, the Senpai Squad after party, and thank you for helping me with the glow sticks. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. What's it called? But no, I love panels. And yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, exactly. Taking an hour or two break from walking and standing, that's how I felt with VidCon. It felt really nice to sit down and listen to them talk about like this YouTube panel. That was really cool. What I like about panels is that there's a sense of solidarity with everybody in the room because, hi, Mr. Bandit. I love you guys too. Gotta do some Yakuza Zero's cosplay. I have to get in better shape again too, because I want to do a Zolo cosplay. Inosuke is my favorite. You just have to be ripped to be Inosuke. I already cosplayed as Inosuke though. Hi, Greymon. But yeah, I am really sad. I missed out on the Demon Slayer panel. Like, we got there like when the event was about to start, and that was a mistake. If you guys ever go to Anime Expo or any sort of convention that involves like private panels like that where you have to be in line, fall in line 1 to 2 hours ahead of time. Me and RR fell in line into for the Slam Dunk premiere at 10 o'clock, but the actual premiere didn't start until 12. There were already people lined up around 9 o'clock, I think. Just bring a portable stool, a portable fan if you're going to be outside, and lots of battery packs so you can watch anime while you're waiting in line, just like me and RR did. I think if I would have changed something or add something, I would have brought myself a portable stool. This time I was kind of prepared. I was a lot more prepared than last year. I brought an umbrella. Please, please, please bring an umbrella. When you go to AX, there are people in cosplay. You're going to probably be in cosplay, and it's not worth it to stand outside and get heat stroke in July for Anime Expo in line. Bring an umbrella. Get a portable fan. Especially if you're claustrophobic or if you just can't breathe really well, kind of like me. I have to take very deep breaths because I feel like I get heart palpitations like lately, especially lately. So bring a portable fan. I brought like 2 battery packs with me because I thought I was going to live stream, and I do apologize. I was trying to live stream. I really truly was. But the connection inside the convention is so spotty, it's not even worth it. Like, I feel like you would probably have to have your own sort of hotspot. Bring a portable stool if you can. Bring a hat if you can. And try to make your cosplays as comfy as possible. If you're not going as an actual influencer or digital creator that's trying to get photos, be comfortable. I think what I keep forgetting, sunblock too. Wear sunblock. Bring compression socks. That's what I keep forgetting. I keep meaning to bring compression socks and bring comfy shoes. My feet hurt so much over the weekend. I don't know if anybody remembers Adult Swim. Oh, Mr. Amore. You're talking to like the senile chat right now. We all remember Adult Swim in here. I love Adult Swim, and that's where I fell in love with Samurai Champloo. Gonna ping you, then find some kind of Filipino-themed cosplay. No actual Tagalog would be used. We'll just butcher the accent. I know I made myself comfortable when I did my Nezuko cosplay. Your Nezuko wait, the one that I saw, right? I thought you dressed so... You always dress comfy, Latios. I love it. I'm sorry I'm late on the topic playing Street Fighter and typing in between games. That's okay, Sammy. There's no pressure, no rush in this chat at all. There's far too many people at AX to live stream on cell data. Yeah, well, I saw some people live streaming. Oh yeah, no, I never stream on cell data unless I absolutely have to. But you can like go onto their convention, like, what is it called? Their convention internet, and it's still crappy. I was able to do it during LA Comic-Con, but like even during that was like choppy too. Thank you, Greymon. I really liked my Luffy cosplay. It was so comfortable. And even though the Mashal cosplay I did with the bodysuit was a little warm, I was still comfortable. I had trunks, and the only thing that was uncomfortable was the wig. I fucking hate wigs so much. And Jade had this genius idea. I could not fit all my hair in small, and I can't fit my hair in small wigs like that. Like Ada Wong, Mikasa cosplays are really difficult for me because my hair just doesn't fit in it too much. The kick messages not showing up on screen. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes the kick chat just doesn't refresh. So I have to like manually do it. It says connected, so I don't know. Maybe it'll pop up later. If not, I can see it on my dashboard. Yeah, that's exactly what a vlog is for, Kai. So I usually always like, lately I've just been, you guys know I've been working on my vlogs for the past few months. I'm almost at 1,000 watch hours. And if you guys have been throwing up my playlists in the background on like auto loop, I really thank you guys so much for that because it's helping out. I think during the weekend I was at like early 700s and now I'm like 720 something watch time hours. So I don't know what vlog I should come out next. I'm assuming I should just do the Anime Expo one since that was the biggest one. It took me a whole year to finish last year's, so this time I'll do my best to just edit it really as best as I can. Vlogs are amazing. Vlogs are truly amazing because they're not just content. It's a documentation of memories is how I see it. All these amazing adventures. I never did shit like this growing up. I never went to conventions. I never did anything up until like early mid like adulthood. Cece, the question I've always wanted to answer or ask you. Gogeta versus Vegito, who wins? Ugh, why would you ask me that? Gogeta versus Vegito. Ugh. I don't know because Gogeta, is that the one with the Patara earrings? Hi, Raven! Hello! Oh my god, I got to finally meet you two at Anime Expo. I got to meet a few people, actually. That's wild when I get to meet people, like, in person. So funny, because you guys are exactly the same in person. I saw that, too. Taiga. We were just talking about that earlier, and I think it's the dumbest shit. Watch, that's gonna be it will be the new Twitter. That's where people are gonna, like... That's what the fuck the notes are for on Instagram. That's what it was for. Gogeta is the fusion and Vegito is the earrings. My personal favorite is the Patara earring fusion. The Patara earring. I cannot speak. Patara earring combination. That one's my favorite. He's one of my favorite characters. Majin Vegeta is also one of my favorite characters. I don't know. I honestly don't know technicality-wise what the difference is with the Patara earrings versus the actual fusion. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say the Patara earrings are kind of stronger, considering that, like, I feel like you don't even need... You kind of need some sort of training to do fusion. I remember Trunks and Goten were training to do fusion, but with the Patara earrings, you also needed to train with Supreme Kai or something like that. No? Or do I have that wrong? It's been a very long time since I watched any sort of Dragon Ball Z saga. So, what do you guys think? I want to hear from you guys because I feel like you guys are a little bit more educated than I am because I've been out of touch with, like, my anime and stuff. You don't need to train with the earrings? You just put them on and that's it. But non-Kai fusions only last 30 minutes. Oh, that's right. There's a time limit. Non-Kai fusions only last 30 minutes. Oh, that's right. Somebody draw the Buccolo version. Surely it's pre. Oh, by the way, I went to a Dragon Ball Z like booth and it was super cool. They had the statues of like the Dragon Ball Super characters. I'm not familiar with them, but they had an exact statue of Vegeta just like this inside of there, and I took a video of it and I was like, that is so cool. He was standing like this, but his hand was extended, so it was like that, like he was about to do his like I don't know, Big Bang attack. Big Bang attack. Fusion dance only lasts for a certain amount of time. Okay, well, considering that, then wouldn't the Patara earrings win that battle then? Because if you, unless if you do the fusion dance and you can beat someone's ass within that time, that wins that argument, no? Patara lasts longer, but I drawback of being... Oh, you can be stuck forever? Oh. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You just need to consolidate families at that point, no? Yeah, the toy. That was really cool. I love that we're talking about this. Like, I love talking about... I want to do, like... I've been talking about this with my friends, like, particularly Jade and Akira, because we're gonna try to come up with an anime podcast, and I kind of want it to be an extension of Kira Kira brand. I have this vision of making a Kira Kira creator, and it'll teach creators how to do all types of stuff, and do a podcast, and we'll do like anime analysis on it. We were gonna talk about really cute rom-com animes and like how we felt when like Yamada-kun, whatever. If you guys have not watched, if you like rom-coms or are open to watching it, if you like slice of life type animes, I'm in love with Yamada-kun at level 99 is such a cute anime, and they are practically the same thing as any other rom-com out there. However, I will say that the creator did such an amazing job of the build up towards like the end, where whoever confesses their love. Not a lot of animes do that well. I have watched Dress Up Darling. Do you guys know when Dress Up Darling season 2 is gonna come out? I haven't seen anything about that. I'm surprised CC didn't molest the Vegeta statue at AX. Hey, I would have, but I'm a respectable woman. I will ask permission first if I can touch your dick or not. For the most part, yes, I got consent from Matt, so I never touched him in non-consenting wise. I'm fucking dead. Respectable crackhead. That and time and place, right? Yeah, oh yeah, time and place, absolutely. I'm gonna admit I got starstruck by a cosplayer and I end up fanboying a bit during AX. Dude, I totally know. I was starstruck with Leon Chiro and Elizabeth Rage. I kept asking RR, like, what happened? What just happened? I'm processing. Are you processing? I'm processing. I've already seen a couple spoilers of Yamada-kun, and actually I haven't seen any spoilers of My Dress Up Darling, but I haven't been wanting to read any manga, because for some reason I love the genuine reaction that comes from animes, because it's like, he did not say that, or like, they're together finally, or whatever the fuck, or I don't know. Same, buddy. I was internally fanboying when I saw Cece. She was the one I wanted to see this. Really? I think it's really wild that like people even... I don't know. You have to be some level of celebrity or iconic, whatever the fuck, in order for people to really like fangirl over you or be starstruck, but I just feel like I'm a normal ass person, guys. Dude, you saw me. I was there just like anyone else. Like, I'm normal. I think one person that met me in person, I can't remember where we met, but he was like, oh my god, you're so tiny in person. I was like, yeah. I thought everybody knew that. I've never gotten a definitive answer on the difference between otaku and a weeb. I was just talking about this. So I think weeb... Is weeb even like a Japanese word? I thought that came from like weeaboo, right? Is that like a Korean thing? Weeaboo is like Korean, no? And otaku is Japanese. Otaku actually has a negative association in Japan. If a girl in Japan, if a Japanese native calls you otaku, it's not a good thing. Otaku is like, you're that, yes, unhealthy obsession. You're kind of like that you're the creep is basically how they see it in Japan. You're the one that got it's the sweaties. It's as what we call the sweaties. You sweat, you got body odor, and you're like hunting down all your favorite cosplayers and waifus, and like you you breathe like that with the glasses that go shing, like when you turn it at an angle. Like, is that my favorite waifu? Did I get the visual right? Because that's what an otaku is. Cece, I love your cosplay today. I'm a little sweaty today. I tried to use Axe, but it didn't help. I hope I smell good. Do you like how I smell? Do you want a Doraemon plushie? Because I have a lot for you. For the record, I'm not offended by that. I don't care if you are a nerd like that. I love when you guys approach me in like a fanboy way or fangirl way. Body odor. It's body odor. Deodorant, cologne. Before you even apply these two, you must wash your body. These two things. Fragrance will not help you unless your actual body is clean, because your body chemistry will mix with these oils and chemicals and it'll create different smells. So if you are a true fan of me, you should know to wash your ass. Yes, Paradox. Wash your ass, because some of y'all smell like Glizzy and I do not appreciate it. Not you guys in the chat, but I have smelled. Whoo! When you go to AX, you know, I think it's funny because last year I barely experienced this, but there were a few times this year where you just get this waft. Like, it's one of those wafts of like odor that like you can't get off your tongue. Like, you gotta like wipe it off your face because like it's like an imaginary sweaty just kind of like is like haunting you and follows you around the convention, and you're like, I know goddamn well that that is not me. But there were a few people. It was so bad that one girl passed by me and I thought it was her stanking up the place. It was the guy that walked past her, like fucking down the hall. He already passed and she came along and I just smelled the odor. And this is not an insult. Hygiene should just be mandatory. And I'm not saying that, you know, some people do shower, but they still get the sweaties. I'm one of those people. No matter how well I clean myself, no matter how like many baths I do, I tend to sweat. I sweat a lot. I'm an athlete. So athletes actually tend to sweat a lot easier because of any physical activity. Your body just kicks in to just, you know, whatever. You just start sweating. However, like I said, sometimes, I mean, it's all about hygiene. Sometimes when you have bacteria and then you start sweating, or you have fragrance and it mixes, it will give off an odor because there's some underlying bacteria still. Bacteria has a smell. I've met lots of people who sweat who don't smell like anything. Luckily, I sprayed a shit ton of perfume. I even took a shower after AX, right before the after party. I took a shower, a very quick rinse. Made sure I put a new layer of deodorant and then perfume. And 4 hours of dancing, I was sweating. I was like, my back was wet and everything. And everybody said I still smelled good. It's always about your hygiene. Hygiene before fragrance. Hygiene before fragrance. You can't do anything about hormones, and that's what makes me sweat a lot is my own hormones. My hormones are just rampant. They always have been since I was a kid. That's why I still get lots of adult acne. Fourth generation dimensional funk. That's terrible. What is it called? Yeah, so hygiene, guys. Hygiene before fragrance. Don't use the Febreze method. I'm not gonna lie, I've used that method before, but it's like I said, wash yourself first. Febreze is pretty effective. It really is. I'll say that. It really does. Hello, sweaty girl. Oh, hello. Sweaty girls are pretty hot. Yeah, for the most part, I think so too. The thought of a sweaty girl, your favorite crush, and is sweaty in your cosplay, you got the sweat in the cleavage and stuff, but it's the smell. It's the smell. Oh, I get a ton of compliments on my perfume. My favorite perfume, which I got, thank you so much for getting it for me, was somebody here in the chat a long time ago that said they got it for me. My favorite perfume, if you guys ever want to get me this, I stick to perfumes pretty well. Like, I don't really change it up a lot. Victoria's Secret Tease is my favorite fragrance of all time. It's so subtle, but also so, like, it makes you want to, like, when a girl walks by, it makes you like, who is she? That's the type of, like, fragrance that I use. I've been using Dior before that one, and it has, like, a more floral daily scent. I got Matt some colognes. One of them is for a daily, one of them is for, like, nighttime, or, like, when you just want to be, like a badass type of thing, you know? You should always have 2 colognes or 2 fragrances, one for daily, one for nighttime. The nighttime should smell bold and, like, not musk. Musk is, like, it's too spicy. It's like old man. Anything spicy like that just reminds me of an old man. Maybe sandalwood is, like, the closest that I can say to, like, anything spicy or musky. But yeah, sandalwood is such an attractive scent on men. I love it. Women, I don't know, like, what for me, in my opinion, sweet notes of fragrance are gross. I don't like it. I don't want to smell like a cake. I want to smell like a woman, you know? Do not forget to put on deodorant. Seriously, if you do, grab unscented hand sanitizer, place it a little bit under. Oh, I didn't even know that. Huh. That's a good trick, Common. I mean, for the most part, just please wash your ass. But sanitizer kills bacteria. That's a really good point. Perp. He says swamp ass is not welcome. Sasquatch soaps? I'd be really careful about how they market fragrant, like, men's products on TV, because I will tell you, they're probably lying to you. Some of that shit does not smell good. Like, Axe never smelled good. My ex used to wear Axe back in high school. Honestly, it's too much. It's too much. If you have a very bold but smelling good cologne, you don't need a lot of it. So this is how I put on perfume, and if you're a man, this works as well. Put cologne on your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't rub it. Don't rub it. Pat. And then another one that a lot of people, this is my secret that I'm giving to you, is how to make your fragrances last, because heat will dissipate the scents. Like, get rid of it? Is that what you mean, Bex? Because I put it right here, like where your arms close. I put it right here and right here. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And occasionally I'll put it on like my collarbone or my chest. I try not to do it in my hair because actual perfume and colognes have alcohol and it'll damage your hair. But they have like hair mists and stuff like that. I've gone down on my ex's late everywhere because they smell good after. A lot of men love the natural smell, but it's different when you have natural smells down there versus like swamp ass armpit smell. You know, that's like no. I think I should talk more about like men's hygiene. Pheromones. Yeah. So good point, Michael. My perfume tease is as if pheromones were a scent. That's how I feel like that fragrance works, because it's such an alluring perfume. It's not sweet. It's not even. It's kind of floral, but it's also just like it's exactly what it says. Tease. Like it's such a great perfume. Get it for your girlfriends if you have them. Hi, Yuga. But yeah, so I was telling Matt, like, don't be afraid, my gentleman, to experiment with your looks, your grooming. I love a man who smells good. If you smell good, it is like one of the most intoxicating things. Like visually, I'm burnt out on visuals. I don't give a fuck who looks like what. I've met some great looking guys with shit attitudes and poor hygiene. So scents are one of the most underrated ways to attract somebody. And it's like I said, when like a guy or a girl walks by and you're just like following this scent, it's just like, wow, what is that? So don't be afraid to play around with pomades for your hair. Matt looks so amazing when he puts his hair up and you can see his facial structure. He's so fucking handsome. And like, there's just a lot of times where I'm like, holy shit, like no wonder all my friends are gay for you. Like, so when somebody walks by, I always take a small sniff, and if they don't smell like anything, I'm like, ugh, boring. Really, Vex? My favorite thing is like hugging somebody like close, and their head goes right here, and then like, or like your head goes right there, and you just get this waft of like, wow. It smells so good, especially really nicely shampooed hair. I hope that whoever I've hugged, I hope that I've smelled good, and I apologize if I haven't. It's probably just been because it's been a long day. Oh, my brand. Sorry, I haven't gotten to that yet. And we still have to play Final Fantasy. I downloaded Final Fantasy 16 because I really wanted to try it. Matt is a great looking dude. He does not think so. And I know a lot of men think this too, but it's because you guys haven't had people in your life that tell you these things. And Matt is trying his best to lose some body fat because I already see his body underneath the body fat. He's really like, dude, you guys, he can get built. He just like he gets really like he gets really insecure, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys do, but I'm telling you guys, a lot of you are so attractive. And regardless or not, if you are attractive with looks, it's your personality. It's you being a gentleman. It's the fact that you carry my shit before I say anything is what is so sexy. Like, I don't know, we need to talk about this more, but that'll probably be for another stream. Matt is he's so handsome talaga. He's a great looking guy. Hi, Renegade. Hello. Sweaty Cece. Hi, Yuga. Sorry for jumping topics a lot. It's all right. I totally get it. You're asking a ton of questions that you feel excited about. Cece, can I borrow Matt on the East Coast just for you? Just give him back. Just give him back. I don't care, honestly, what you do to him. If you're gonna peg him, let me be first. I want to see what that's like first. And if you're gonna buy him dinner, can you just send me pictures, please? You smelled like nothing, but it was the end of the day. Really? Aw, that means my perfume just didn't last. I haven't worn cologne to any of the events, but maybe you should, Vex. I have a weakness for cologne. But please make sure it's not old man cologne like the one my papa gets, my little brother. I have a, you know, I'm getting an epiphany right now. I feel like my father did have a good father figure in life, but my father's brother. My little brother's older brothers were fucking shitheads, so he has no father figure to look up to. Oh. If it's muted, it's not muted. There was probably a glitch because it's still going on my mixer. There's nothing I can do when it glitches out like that. But thanks for letting me know. Hi, Stubby Beef. Howdy, howdy. How y'all doing, guys? Let Stubby Beef know how you guys are doing. The thing is, I don't use perfume unless I'm going out with a girl. Shit, I wear it all the time. I know that cologne and perfume are very expensive, but even to the store, even if I'm not dressed up or anything, I still wear perfume. I almost always go out, unless I'm going to the gym, of course. I almost always put perfume on before I go out. It's like a signature thing. Your scent is also your signature. So if you are known for smelling a certain way, it could, I don't know, be your branding or something like that. Aw, thank you, Stubby. That's super kind of you. Because the perfume is so expensive for me. Hey, you can find some inexpensive fragrances, honestly. I don't think the Victoria's Secret one is anywhere near as expensive as like Dior or Chanel, Versace, any of that shit. Ooh, another good one for ladies is Ariana Grande. Jade wore this Ariana Grande perfume that was amazing. Like, I just like kind of fell in love with her all over again. Make sure you wipe and wash your hands, Perplex. Perp. Oh, no. I'm all about whether or not a specific scent is for someone. Ah. Tired and recovering from AX. Same, dude. Same. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Had a nice run today. Chillin'. Gonna buy Dr. Squash again. Oh, a good facial stuff. My assistant put me onto this. They're a little bit expensive, but a good men's face wash if you guys need a cleanser. This is for men and women. Luckily I had this new bottled that I just started using recently, and it does work. Kiehl's. You can go to Ulta or Sephora to get Kiehl's, and they make amazing skincare. They're really good for men's skin. There's another one. I actually use a men's face lotion that I really like. That has SPF in it too. I think it's like Crown or something like that. It has like a red cap. I know you guys have seen this because there's not a lot of notable male brands out there. I think it's like Crown something or whatever. I use that face lotion. I use men's face lotion. And another thing, if you guys, I notice a lot of men do have amazing skin, but it will show when you guys like are like in your 40s or something. So just, if you're already in your 30s or in your 20s even, start using sunblock now. I started using sunblock like maybe mid-20s. I didn't use it a lot at an early age because I'm Filipino and we don't believe in sunblock. But sunblock, I recommended some skincare to RR, and I thought it was like really flattering that he came to me to ask about skincare. I use like Sarah. Oh, there's another face lotion that I use too that I really love, CeraVe. I think it's CeraVe that I use. It's in a blue bottle. It's white and blue, and that has such a really nice texture, and it's 60 SPF. Cetaphil cleansers are really nice. Always get gentle cleansers. In my opinion, this is just an opinion, and I think it's actually proven. Hi, Loch Ness. Hello. I believe in gentle cleansers. I have very sensitive skin. I grew up on Proactive. I grew up on like every fucking acne remedy you can think of, and it never worked. The more extra it is, and the more like, if they're wearing lab coats and shit in their advertisements, it's fucking fake. Don't believe it. No, don't believe it. However, there was one, what's their name? Oh, I have to, I'll probably make a separate channel for this because men deserve to have great skincare too. Seriously, use sunblock. And I'm not just talking about your face. You guys, do your chest, your neck, the back of your neck. You guys have shorter hair, so the backs of your necks are more exposed than, like, for example, me. Like, because my hair's always down, well, usually. But yeah, sunblock makes such a huge difference. I feel like my skin has improved, gotten younger even in the past 2 years from using sunblock compared to my early 20s. I still have bad acne, Raven. I was the only one in my fucking family that had bad skin. My aunties made fun of me for it. My little brother made fun of me for it. My ex's friends made fun of me for it. I was not cute growing up. I was really ugly. My recommendation, Taiga, Cetaphil, that's what I'm just wondering how you think to heels or keels. If you want gentle and effective and affordable, go with CeraVe, Neutrogena, and Cetaphil. For like more higher end stuff, Kiehl's Olay has some really good ones. Neutrogena has some higher end ones as well. Yeah, I definitely did have like a glow up, Vex. If I really wish I was able to make my high school reunion because I missed out on it. Olay is very good. Some of their stuff is a little hyped up too much, but their basic stuff is really good. Stick to the basic brands of that brand or whatever. Usually the more basic ones, if they have like the same one but in like an improved one, an improved version, get that one. So I've been using the same face wash other than the Kiehl's one for years. I've been using it's Neutrogena's Gentle Foaming Cleanser. I don't really like cream cleansers because I feel like they leave behind lots of residue, but it's a gel foaming cleanser. I hate when they say foaming because it's not really foam, it just bubbles and suds up. But I've been using that because it takes off my makeup and I feel so clean and refreshed. Bye, Jude. I really, really enjoyed seeing you at AX, and I hope to see you again. And thank you for popping up in the chat. Oh, it ends on your Oh, wait. Do I have your birthday? If I missed anyone's birthday, I'm super sorry. Is it in? Oh, I don't think it's in this phone. I think it's in my other phone. God damn it. If it was any of your guys' birthdays, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Yours is this Friday? Ah! Oh my god, Will! Are you doing anything special? Oh, and also, you know, skincare is not discriminatory. Man and woman should do this. At the end of the day, say if you guys, or even during the day, and they actually have this already, it's called Dude Wipes. And I feel like they simplify men's stuff just a little bit too much because you don't have to put it out there as dude wipes. You don't have to play up this machismo manly thing when it comes to grooming and skincare, but get like makeup remover wipes. You can get like a bulk of them at Costco and just use them throughout the day to wipe your face. I do notice a lot of guys will use just water, which is great too. They'll use water or nothing. Maybe throughout the day if you do get sweaty, or at the end of the day, or when you wake up and your face is greasy and you don't you don't wash your face, at least use these makeup wipes and just wipe some shit off. You know, the sebum is this like leftover oils that your skin produces, especially when you wake up in the morning. You ever wake up in the morning and then your face is just oily? That's sebum. And if you don't kind of like take off that layer, it will clog up throughout the day. So wipe that off at the beginning of the day and then put on your sunblock moisturizer. I would love to be a Manscaped sponsor, but they already rejected me. So maybe I'll just build up my YouTube a little bit more and then I can reach out again. Speaking of Manscaped, I finally used it on Matt and it turned out great. He can see his dick now. Yeah. If you guys ever feel insecure about your pee-pee, just shave. Trim your what's going on down there. I swear to God, you will be like, hot damn, I look like a porn star, bitch. I'm giving some really good advice here. I remember we were talking about this, and I like, you know, doing a Manscape like reaching out to them. I honestly feel like you guys would really enjoy some discounts on Manscaped products. I'm getting to that, hubby. I'm getting to that. So yeah, I was showing Matt the beauty of trimming your bush. It was so uniform. He specifically told me, I don't want it bald. And I'm like, okay, totally understandable. A lot of guys love to keep their hair because it's like a masculinity thing. Don't want to brag, but mine is really inhumanely large, similar to a forearm. Man, I feel sorry for your girlfriend. Corned beef, I hate to tell you, but you're gonna hurt a lot of people with that. God damn. But anyways, speaking of, Will, Matt was supposed to leave, and we were trying to get a few more hairs, because I only did like the front. We weren't able to get like the rest of his nuts. So he had like some Confucius shit going on down there, like Dumbledore going on down there. And so we're like, okay, well, let's finish this. So I before he leaves for to go home, I attempt to finish, and I forgot to pull the skin taut. Just remember this: if you haven't shaved or trimmed down there, make sure your skin is flat, because the Manscaped thing will pinch your skin. And it took a tiny piece of like dick skin with it. It was very small. It was very small. But inside, I was panicking. I was fucking panicking. At first, Matt obviously did react to it. It was just honestly a reaction. It was just like ow, like it felt like a pinch. And I was like looking at the trimmers like I'm so sorry. I kept apologizing because it was kind of bleeding. That's what happens when you cut your skin. But the reason why it kept bleeding was because you have a shit ton of nerve endings down there. And I'm sorry if I'm giving anybody PTSD or whatever, or scaring you. Loch Ness. I'm fucking dead. Yeah, it is very frightening, Will. And considering the fact that you are a brown brother, you know what I mean? I'm fucking dead. I'm gonna try to work with some of the 18+ booths, or whatever. I'm gonna try to reach out because there's one of them called like Anime Deviants and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, like my followers would love this. Like I know a lot of girls do lots of lewd stuff, but y'all have seen my asshole on the internet. I don't mind doing NSFW shit. Yeah, cosplay deviants. There you go. But anyways, so yeah, I nicked Matt on accident, but he took it like a champ. He was honestly fine. He was just like, oh, I'm bleeding. It wasn't like a huge mess or anything. It was just that it just didn't stop for a while until we were able to like keep the tissue on there and stuff like that. But like I said, it's because you have a lot of nerve endings there. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I bite his dick. And like, he, like, normally the average dude is like, what the fuck? Like, that fucking hurts. Don't do that. And he's fine with it. He's totally fine with it. He likes it. But when I cut his dick with a trimmer, he's like, ow, I'm okay. Matt is the weirdest dude I've ever been with. Like, just a lot of certain things that you think would affect him don't affect him. It's really bizarre. Matt is definitely saying, I don't know why. He was so unfazed. He was unfazed with the whole like manscape situation. I have never met anybody but Matt. Like, dude, you guys know I was like, what's it called? I used to do cocaine and tried to shave my arsehole. Did it work too? Oh yeah, I mean, this is totally a guy thing for you guys to, I don't know, debate about this. If you guys want to shave your asshole, I mean, it's cool too. FYI, we all have hair in our assholes. Just letting you know. Nah, humans just overreact. Yeah, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. But like, so I used to be an escort. I've seen dicks of all shapes and sizes. I've met lots of different men. I've seen lots of men with different fantasies, but never have I ever. I've met men who like to get kicked in the balls and their penis slapped. It's like they just love it, and I understand it. But I have never met a man until Matt who enjoys having teeth on his dick. Every man I have met does not like teeth at all. You too, Yuga? That's amazing. I think that is amazing because at some point, Common, my teeth are gonna hit your penis. I'm sorry, my mouth is just, I got a big ass mouth. I can't fit this whole chicken bake in my goddamn mouth. My teeth are gonna hit you. It's inevitable. But like deliberately, like kind of like nibbling on someone's. It blows my mind. Pun intended. Pun very intended. Where are the guys who ask if CC's single or... I know, right, BD? When we finally get to talking about something explicit, it's like you would think that these weirdos would come in by now. Speaking of mouth. Keep your lips... You know, speaking of grooming and men, I notice a lot of men will use, in fact, chapstick. Kudos and good job to you guys who do use chapstick. Love it. If it motivates you guys, you know, I know I'm not your waifu or anything the way I am with Matt, but if you would see it this way at least, if I was your girlfriend, I am telling you right now that being groomed, smelling great, being clean is so goddamn sexy. I love a man who takes care of himself. Good thing today's stream isn't on Twitch. I know, right, Steven? And I have never experienced whatever. I've never had braces, so I can't speak on the whole braces topic. I feel bad for anybody who's had a bad experience with braces, and I don't know how people do that with braces. Personally, I think braces are so cute on a girl. They are my absolute weakness. I'll try grooming again as soon as my parents are gone. I got a buzzer. I know it's kind of weird. You know, it brings me back to high school when we're all discovering our bodies. I would stay up super late at night at like midnight and later. If I knew I was gonna see my boyfriend, like, yes, I actually started getting sexy time at a very early age, so please don't judge. When I knew that I was gonna see my high school sweetheart back then, I would make sure I was groomed. I was so insecure about my body, guys, that I even shaved my arms. My school was just full of judgmental people, and I always just kind of heard a lot of people talk, and I take things from heart, and I, what is it called? I shaved my arms because I was so insecure about how they were. I don't even have like super hairy arms. I thought I did. I really don't. Compared to a lot of people, like you can't even see it. You honestly can't even see it. You too, Kai Kai? Stop doing it. Stop shaving your arms. You don't need to do it. You don't. There was a lot of things that I used to be so insecure about that like nowadays I'm just like, why the fuck was I doing that? Honestly. My things that I'm insecure about is underarms and down here. I've even gotten away some days where like my legs weren't completely shaven, and it's fine because it's not like I got fucking Tarzan legs or anything. I'm Asian. Like, a lot of my hair doesn't show up most times. I'm Filipino, however, so my hair shows up more than other Asians. So when you're around other hairless Asians and you're kind of more on the hairy side as an Asian, it's very like fucking confidence like depleting. Hate it. You shave your feet because they're hairy like a Sasquatch. I've met guys who have like a literal hair bodysuit. I feel bad because that takes a lot of grooming. If they're so judgmental, they're not worth hanging out with. Exactly. Oh yeah, exactly. I'm honestly impressed because for guys, a lot of times shaving with a blade will make the hair come back coarser and thicker. I don't believe in that. I think people feel like when you shave with a blade, your hair comes back thicker is only because the very end of it, where you have chopped off the hair that comes out, it's now blunt. And I think people mistake that for thicker, coarser hair. If that was the case, guys, my hair would be a lot thicker. My mom shaved my head probably multiple times because we grew up with lice. You know, growing up as a kid, if you're around other kids, if you go to if you play in the yard a lot, you'll get lice as a kid, and it's very common. But I think that's just a myth, in my opinion. Your hair does not grow back thicker. And I feel like men don't really need to use a blade. Just use trimmers. You can use a number 1 or no guard. If you're shaving down there, I was showing Matt like how like the guards work. He knows how guards work. And we did like a 2 down there. Hair was still a little long, so we switched it up to a 1 guard. It was perfect. He still had hair, but it was uniform. Your hair down there, in my opinion, guys, if you don't want to get shaved, should be flush with your body. It shouldn't stick out. You know, if you have a lot of hairs that like stick out everywhere, you need to go shorter. You don't have to be bald. I don't mind when a man is bald. I think that's also attractive too. The less hair that I have to get through to give you a pee-pee touch and a blowjob, the better. In my opinion. I always take off the guard. It is so shame high school days. My grandparents used to say I look hairy Filipino boy. Being a Filipino fucking sucks, bro, because we got that Spanish in us. So like I said, we're hairier than most other Asians. It does actually a bit. Not that much though. Of course, it varies from person to person. I'm out here exposing myself. We all are. We all are, Kai Kai. My main hygiene. I'm always super insecure about how I smell. And we all are. Every single woman is Kai Kai. Women have smells down there that are inevitable. It's hormones. It's just how our body works. If you got folds down there, guys, you're gonna stink. You're gonna stink. So you like these advices, Latios, and I'm happy to give it to you guys because there's a lot of women who won't. There's a lot of men who won't. There's a lot of people who will fucking make fun of you hygiene-wise, and that's not what I'm trying to do because I experienced that. My jail ex was such a shithead. He was so shitty. He just made me feel awful when I was in my early 20s because I was still learning about hygiene as well. And that's when I started to get my nails done and everything. I'm still low maintenance. If you think I'm low maintenance right now, I was extremely low maintenance growing up because no one taught me these things. I grew up around boys. And when I started to get my nails done, he like condescendingly was like, he saw me put stuff away. I'm a very hands-on rough person, so I will fuck up my hands. I don't care. And he's like, did you not ever think of like picking something up like this? He's like, don't you ever see women doing this? And it was constant. He was like, you know, Cece, women do this. Women cross their legs like this. A classy woman does this. It's like, nowadays, I don't give a fuck. I know I'm a classy woman with whatever the fuck that I do or whatever, how I do it. But he was so condescending, and that's what a lot of people will do with you regarding hygiene. But I'll be that wing woman to let you guys know what's appropriate, you know, like what you guys need to do in order to feel it. I don't want you guys to not only feel like you have to look attractive, I want you guys to feel attractive. When you take care of hygiene, that is so sexy. It's just very attractive from inside out. So yeah, we all stink down there. And if you feel like you've had a long day, bro, get some dude wipes, get those like refreshers. I carry like these feminine wipes with me whenever I have to use the bathroom. It's not just for like taking a shit. Sometimes like it's just to refresh myself down there too. I bought brand new underwear because I'm tired of like destroying my underwear because I'm a woman. We have hormones. I use panty liners. I use panty liners because I don't want to see this shit on my underwear. And like having to use the bathroom and put your underwear back on and it's still there, like that's the most irritating thing. So I use panty liners. Anyways, I don't want to get too deep into the hygiene thing today. It's already 9 o'clock and we still haven't played Final Fantasy 16. I do want to start that. But I really just want to remind you guys that you are so wonderful in the skin that you have right now. I think you guys just haven't really explored yourself, and exploring yourself can be extremely awkward. I notice men do not like to either talk about themselves or they don't want the attention on themselves. They want it deflected away from them, and when you put the spot on them, it makes people kind of uncomfortable. It's men and women, you know. And I love that, Will. You definitely have explored yourself plenty. Yes, it's 9 o'clock for me over here. Being Filipino sucks. Being judged by family members till this day, I'm still... But that's why we're all fucked up, Loch Ness. Our fucking families are so toxic. That's why, like, we all... I don't know. Just, if you have family and friends judging you, you need to find different people. But for the people who are kindly telling you how it is, keep those ones around. Speaking of shit, avoid corned beef. It will do you dirty. It's where my username comes from. Well, I'm sorry. I love corned beef. You can't like fucking roll up in my chat where we got a lot of Filipinos. I'm Filipino, and say you don't avoid corned beef. Corned beef is our food, bro. I'm smelly like a tree. It's 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Well, you could do a video for all these. I could, Ryu. I could. I genuinely could. I think, honestly, that's what we need to be doing. You know what I see on the internet, like regarding me and like other ABGs or whatever, that I feel like we are lacking in, that I feel like I could pick up on? Oh, I love that. It doesn't get thicker every time, but I can go from baby hair to visible. Notice hair when I first started getting chest hair. I made the mistake of shaving it instead of trimming it, so now I got a full chest. FYI, Taiga. FYI, I think chest hair is really sexy. And I'm not necessarily talking about hair shirt, but I'm not a judgmental person. I'll deal with... I've had lots of boyfriends. I've helped a lot of them shave their backs, actually. If it makes you guys feel any better, I've had to help shave a couple of my ex's backs, trimmer wise and stuff like that, because I don't judge. But anyways, I think chest hair is pretty attractive. I think that's super sexy. I think it's like a sign of masculinity. Let's see. But you mentioned being insecure. Would you believe if I said I have vitiligo? I can never pronounce that, Will. Vitiligo? See, I got a joke for you. You know what a threesome is? You know what a twosome is. That's why I know I'm handsome. Taiga, that was terrible. Mahal na mahal kita, perp. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys... Taiga, I hate you for that. YouTube wouldn't mind as long information. Oh yeah, so I was getting to that. You're gonna show me your chest hair like this? I don't mind. Shit, I don't mind. Whatever makes you guys feel really good, man. I see on social media we have a lot of content that teaches women how to be a sex object. I see a lot of content that shows us how to be sexy, which is great. Don't get me wrong. It teaches us how to be sexual. It teaches us how to... I don't know. It's like I said, just how to be a sex object. What I am lacking in fulfillment with social media is teaching people value, genuine value, how to teach a man how to be a man, how to teach a man how to genuinely appreciate a woman, how to teach women how to genuinely appreciate men. And I think we need a lot of that. I think that's why I don't get any value from social media anymore, honestly. I really don't. And when I hear compliments from you guys, like Latios mentioned earlier, like, I love this advice and I love, and when people literally say, like, oh yeah, like, notated, I'm just like, wow, I really appreciate that. At the end of the day, though, when you follow what social media teaches you on how to be sexy and nothing else, everything and everyone just ends up being the same. Yeah, that's so true. When you see all these fucking clips and content, like, I get it. They're trying to do it for money. But maybe every once in a while, put something out that's valuable. If you're putting out shit that's not valuable ever fucking at all, what the fuck? Your followers love you, you know? Give them something that they can take home and think about it, other than how good you are at giving head. That's cool. But you're not the only one that knows how to suck dick, you know? There's men who know how to suck dick better than you. Thank you, Yuga. My boobies love you back. They love you very much. Anyways, speaking of value, I think before Final Fantasy X, I'll keep this short and sweet. I have officially launched Kira Kira brand. I have officially launched my anime cosplay gamer inspired lashes and cosmetic business. Fucking finally! You guys know I've been showing you guys here on stream for months, and I just saw on my Twitter, like, when I put in that order and like when I signed up for Kira Kira brand on Twitter, it was back in December. So we're halfway through the year now. We're a little bit over halfway through the year, and I finally launched. I gave myself a deadline. I told myself Anime Expo weekend is when I'm gonna launch, and I did. I literally was right here at the computer still handling lots of like email marketing stuff. Matt was right here beside me trying to help. I was getting frustrated. I was genuinely getting frustrated. This close to doing the frustration cries, and it was like 11:55 a.m. and 12 noon I had to launch. So I know that the website looks slightly incomplete, but it's launched. It's out there. And I got 5 orders so far. I've already sold 5 orders. And I've made almost $200 so far. I get my first payout today or tomorrow. So I think at this point now I have to work on, well, first off, I have to get more inventory. Second, I have to work on content marketing. So I have lots of content. I just need to edit them and post them, and that's what the break is for. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take a break from FaceTimes because I still need to pay bills, but I want to use that time to just literally dedicate it to Kira Kira brand. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you for the cheers. There's too many of these red pill manosphere BS that teach young men and boys nothing but how to hate women. It's the same thing on the women's side, Swift, who do or are in sex work or shame young men trying to figure out life for themselves. From my experience, I've met tons of men who are just clueless. And I don't mean that as an insult at all. I just genuinely mean that as in, like, think about it. There's a lot of fatherless people out there. There's a lot of fatherless men out there, and like, men are taught to not be a bitch. So like, where do you find your male figures at? Where do you find your father figures at when somebody is telling you, be a man, figure it out yourself? You know, we need guidance. We need more guidance for men. We do. I totally believe in that and support that. But anyways, but yeah, so I'm excited for Kira Kira brand. If you I really do prefer having cosplayers follow my page. If you guys want to follow my page too, I really appreciate that. I do prefer more of like a female audience during this time, so that it's only just for the algorithm, you know what I mean? But if you have cosplayer friends, cosplayer creators that you are just fans of, and if you want to recommend them to my anime brand, please do so. I would really appreciate that. Get the word out there. I don't really see a lot of anime cosmetics, and there are a few that are quite good. They're gonna be quite the competitor, but I don't see a lot of them that have like I don't know. A lot of them have like a swap meet feel to it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain that. There's no cohesiveness. There's no like higher end. Like, I want to be able to work with official brands in the future, not just rip off like an existing character, use it for my benefit and whatever. I want to be able to be a vendor at Anime Expo one day. That would be awesome. That would be super cool. Get like official licenses from like Sailor Moon or like Tokyo Ghoul or something. That'd be so awesome. Is it weird to ask a girl to teach a guy grooming methods, as in like hands on? I don't know how to ask this. If you have a friend that is willing to do that for you physically, like honestly, guys, I would love to help you physically if it's possible. I would love to do that. Matt was so comfortable when I was helping him use the Manscape, and I was very surprised because he hasn't had a lot of experience like that with. He hasn't had any experience like that with any of his girlfriends or exes, I don't think. But if you can find a friend that's comfortable physically helping you with grooming and hygiene, dude, keep her. I don't care if you want to be friends or girlfriend or boyfriend with her or whatever. That's a real friend. Yes, I will probably need some fulfillment help. For now, I have my immediate friends like Akira and Jade will probably be my content ambassadors, but I think at some point I might need fulfillment help. So I hope it gets to that point. I'm trying to let go of this fear of being successful because everything gets overwhelming. But maybe for this, I'll learn how to outsource properly for content, because I think because content was such a passion for me, it was really difficult to outsource it because it's like I'd rather just do it myself. But for actual shipping shit, I'm going to treat it like a real business, but use my personable, you know, marketing strategies that I've used, and they've worked with you guys. So personable. These days I stopped watching kinky shit because I feel like it got out of control, and it got into really extreme kinks. Sadly, I don't know if I feel to tell you this. I feel that too, Yuga. I had to step away from True CC after dark, like all my kink stuff, because it was just getting to the point where it wasn't fulfilling anymore. I think OnlyFans to a degree, I think just NSFW content in general that's out right now has definitely had, of course, a positive shift, but it's also had a negative shift on people. If you do hire people, I know someone who needs to work. She's from my island and I know her, but that's up to you. Okay, I'll consider it. Right now, I don't need the help, guys, but I really do appreciate it. I'm not at that level to pay anybody anyways. I can't afford to pay anybody, and I would like to, so that will be for the future. But for now, congrats to Kita Kita brand. We've officially launched, and more success to us. From model and cosplayer to booty hole toucher to entrepreneur business owner. I fucking love it. All right, who's ready for some Final Fantasy? I probably can only play for like an hour or two. I gotta wake up early. Wait, actually, no, I don't have any orders. Yeah, I don't think I have any orders to pack. So I could stay up late today. It's gonna be a Thursday tomorrow. I don't have any FaceTimes. I'm attempting to decompress from June. I need to decompress from the entire June. One of my favorite kinks I've done was bondage. I think I feel really safe in bondage. Oh, a link to the store. I do. Thank you for reminding me. If you guys haven't seen my website, I did it myself. I did all the product photography myself. The first picture that pops up is RR's picture of me dressed up in Bayonetta, but everything on this site was made by me. Here's the link to it. And if you guys want to check it out, please do. That's my website for the that's my my beauty website. Sorry. How does Bubblegum sound as a brand name? I love it. I didn't even have to think about that, Will. Bubblegum. I love that. It's like a play obviously on bubblegum, but Bubblegum. I like it a lot, Will. Managers and PAs love me at my Amazon building. It's a blessing and a curse. Really? Will, I think you would be such an amazing assistant. Overlooking and or whatnot. So yeah, on my Kira Kira brand site, I also want to make it a functional website where I'm gonna have the blog. I'm gonna have some interesting posts about like conventions and anime analysis and how-to tutorials for those who want to learn how to use my products. I have a lot of women actually that do not know how to apply lashes, so I have to get on that tutorial. Kind of sucks I haven't put out a tutorial yet because that's kind of the whole point of teaching people how to use your product, but it's still under construction. It's not a perfect website. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna put some lashes on some guys. I probably will buy some like maid costumes. That'll be super cute. But let me know, you guys, what you think of my Kira Kira website. I also have the Instagram as well. Cumbrellas on Matt? Fuck yes. Oh, well yeah, anyways. Sorry, I just kind of got lost train of thought. Let's change over to gameplay right now. But yeah, thank you guys. You guys are my inspiration. And I decided that this is something that does give me fulfillment at the moment. I recorded every order I've done, the 5 orders that I've done, I already recorded a pack with me type of order, so it's been really cool. Same here, Will. This whole e-commerce thing is honestly kind of scary. I do have some familiarity with it. I have some familiarity with it as far as selling my own merch, but I think this is something that I really want to chase and endeavor. Oh my god, common. Oh, thank you, Will. By the way, Cece, forgot to tell you I went to the Maid Cafe after dark. It was honestly interesting. What were they doing? What were they doing that was considered after dark? Larios. Oh wait, it's already on this. Okay, I think I need to just change. Take another bite of this. I hate when I'm like kind of busy with like streaming because I forget to do everything else. Gyoza, your fur is all over this fucking my chicken bake. Will. Oh fuck, how do I do this? It's been a while since I reset my my capture card. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I almost fell. Have you guys played the new Final Fantasy? Because I have not yet. I don't know what to expect. I've been out of the loop with lots of Final Fantasy, but I played a little bit of it growing up. That's not my fur, Mom. No proof. By the way, GamerSups hooked me up. Thank you, Todd. With the new early access lifeguard waifu cup. They were giving them out or selling them actually at Anime Expo. And Todd, you are amazing. YouTubeable, you are amazing as well. That's my partnership manager. They're so good to me, and I feel bad because I haven't been putting out a lot of content, but I have been trying my best to promote them as much as I can. So if you guys love energy drinks, if you guys love great fruity flavors and interesting flavors and waifus, use my code. It's at the bottom right corner right now on the screen, whenever it pops up. Use my code CICI at checkout for 10% off. They have some awesome anime merch. I'm a huge fan of their products, and they have lots of early releases. They have lots of like app only, well, I don't know, I think you guys can see some like early releases on the app. If you download it, you get to see what they're releasing first. Hi, Emerald. Hello. All right, I really liked the gameplay. I saw a little bit of the gameplay and I was like, holy shit, this is cool. My ring light's kind of blocking the goddamn thing, but oh well. The cream pie eating one? I don't remember that. Was it? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Should we do English or Japanese? Let's do English. I would love to do Japanese, but I grew up on English Final Fantasy games. Let's prioritize frame rate. I like Do you guys like prioritizing frame rate or graphics? Because I prefer frame rate. Thank you, Emerald. It was interesting. It was funny to me, but interesting as well. Of course, they have sexy entertainment at the maid cafe. What do they do, Latios, for the After Dark one? Do they like, hi zombie? Do they I don't know, enable on-screen waveform? We don't need that. Saw a few cosplays and outfits that were Sumicon appropriate, not so much for AX. I'm whole cheeks. I'm talking whole cheeks, possibly booty hole if they bent over. Damn. I mean, when you think about it, a lot of like cosplays are kind of pretty butthole priority. Okay, story focused. Begin the game equipped with several accessories that simplify gameplay. Recommended for players who are less comfortable with action games and wish to focus more on the game's story. I prefer action. Begin the game with standard equipment. Recommended for those I like action. Let's do that. All right, here we go. I'm excited. I haven't played a Final Fantasy game in so long.
Who said that the land of Valisthea,
Having long nails doesn't get annoying. They're actually very utilitarian, actually.
that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow.
I'll try to copy and paste. Okay.
Begin.
Whoa! It's beautiful. I'm assuming these are the Aeons. I'm not the beep. You're not slick, bro. What a weirdo. Why do y'all get off on like... Not every woman you see is meant for like, you know what I mean? Oh shit. To treat like a fucking sex object. Like that's... I'm not saying like don't objectify me because obviously I objectify myself, but it's like... You're down bad, bro. Like, please don't start with that bullshit on my stream. Just be wholesome, man. We just had Independence Day. We just had 4th of July. You come up in here, you ask not one of us, like, how was our 4th of July, bro? Fucking weird. And you know what's funny, guys? I'm not the only person he'd be saying that to. What? You want me to shake a bottle of salt? And look like I'm sucking dick? You can just buy one of my videos if you want to see me do that. I don't get it. just a stupid bimbo.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
I'm a dominant.
No one else?
I'll switch, actually.
Where's the fun in that?
No, they actually genuinely talk like that, Bex.
The girl will be
I've met a lot of women. They genuinely talk like that.
It's
kind of crazy.
We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
I'm going into this not knowing anything about the story. So please no spoilers. Please no backseating. It's been years since I played a Final Fantasy game, so try not to spoil anything. If there's puzzles, try to let me figure it out until I ask for help, so. Is this story canon with any of the other ones, or this is just an isolated story? Do you guys know?
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Vex.
Yes, Sergeant.
I love Final Fantasy. Their stories are truly...
Focus, Wyvern.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Focus on these nuts. So, if you're new to Final Fantasy games, this is not how a normal Final Fantasy game is. They used to be turn-based only. For regular scenes like this, you can walk around, visit towns and cities, but I think this one has some sort of live action, like, action gameplay, but they're usually, like, turn-based. Main menu.
Okay, we don't have time for this.
Ooh, fancy menu. Okay, I like it. Menu's very simple. I like simple menus. Really complicated menus are just an eyesore. All these. Okay, so that's... Okay. Turn-based games are good. They are. They make you think.
Time to move.
Tilt to gently walk. Well, then what's the point of that? Okay, well that's nice. You don't have to like toggle, like press down on the joystick to run. You just move forward. That's nice.
Just in time.
Final Fantasy X is a really good one if you prefer like really good stories. That one makes everybody cry. X2 is really interesting. X2 is good if you're a girly girl. These girls dressed up as YRP, Yunoriku and Pain at AX, and I flipped the fuck out. It was so good. The cutscenes are unbelievably gorgeous.
These Iron-Blood are more beast than man.
Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
How's like such a Game of Thrones feel to this? I already like it. I really love, not Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings feel to it. I don't know how to do it, Kai Kai. I'm using Restream. Honestly, that's the least of my worries, to be honest, Kai Kai. I just want to play the game. I don't really care about the whole algorithm type of shit.
What do you mean?
I'm doing it from the Restream dashboard. It doesn't allow me to change the game on the Restream dashboard. But thank you for reminding me. I just personally don't care about that.
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
Want me to tell you about Maid Cafe after dark? Yeah, sure. You could do it in the Discord. I'm sure everybody else wants to hear about the Maid Cafe thing.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I love the character designs and the character developments in Final Fantasy games. They put a lot of thought and even backstories, even family trees into their characters. Hi, Mayhem.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men?
She's sassy.
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders.
I was eating a chicken bake from Costco.
Was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Definitely has like Game of Thrones feel. I lie. It's like Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings. Why everybody smoking in people's faces and shit?
Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
I'll change the game right now. I just think it's so dumb that the game right now. Sorry. I just think it's so I can't change the game title or the title in general on Kick.
Benedicta.
Oh, it's like that.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
Oh,
No,
he
my
kind of
love.
big.